What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TPA Ave Geek, and today we're going to be doing the Coco Beach, Florida International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited. If you guys are, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload brand new content. In today's airport update, we'll be featuring a bunch of new models for you guys, which I really hope you guys are excited for. With that, there's not much news here in the airport to go through besides some new services that I'll be announcing here as we go through the airport update. So yeah, we're going to be talking here a little bit through the airport update. So get ready. This airport update should be pretty... It should take ish. I'm not planning to make it too of a big video, but hopefully it doesn't turn out too big. And hopefully it's just, a normal 20-25 minute airport update, no longer than that. Alrighty, right here, starting off the airport update, we have an American Eagle E145 in the American Airlines regular livery, operated by Piedmont Airlines. This aircraft is currently coming in on its daily flight in from Philadelphia International Airport in Pennsylvania, and he's going to be returning there back in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Alrighty, and starting off here with the second aircraft holding short of runway 34, right here we have Southwest Airlines, Boeing 737-800 in the Freedom 1 colors. This aircraft is going to be making a flight out to Houston Hobby International Airport after arriving in from Houston Hobby about 1 hour and 10 minutes ago. So the aircraft's just waiting for the American Eagle E145 to land and vacate the runway to get clearance for departure out to Houston. Then also holding short here next to the Freedom 1, we have the JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 in the FDNY colors. This aircraft is currently holding short of also runway 34, and he is currently preparing for a flight out to JFK International Airport or John F. Kennedy International Airport after arriving in from there about 1 hour and 15 minutes ago. Alrighty, here that just pushed back and started taxiing to runway 34. For departure, we have the Silver Airways ATR 42-600. This aircraft is currently taxiing out to runway 34 for a flight out to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport after arriving in from Orlando International Airport. Alrighty, and right here that just vacated the runway, currently taxiing to gate number 1, we have the American Eagle Mitsubishi CRJ-900. This aircraft, like I previously mentioned, is currently heading or taxiing to gate number 1 after landing in from Charlotte Douglas International Airport, and he's going to be returning back out there later on today. Alrighty, then right here, beginning off the terminal with gate number 10, in which we have an Allegiant Air Airbus A319 in the Travel is Our Deal livery, currently getting catering, passengers, and all that good stuff, and he's currently preparing for a departure in about 35 minutes for a flight out to Phoenix Mesa Gateway International Airport after arriving in from Houston Hobby International Airport about 15 minutes ago. So he is just getting very heavily loaded and stuff and preparing for a flight out to the amazing Mesa Gateway Airport. Alrighty, here at gate number 9, we have the WestJet Boeing 737-800, also getting catering and passengers on board. This aircraft is currently preparing for departure. He's going to be departing in about 15 minutes for a flight out to Toronto International Airport after arriving in from there about 1 hour and 13 minutes ago. Up next here, that just arrived at the gate 10 minutes ago, here currently unloading passengers and trash, we have the Air Canada Airbus A220-300. This aircraft is also, this aircraft arrived in from Toronto International Airport, and he's going to be returning out there. The thing is that he's going to be returning out there in about 55 minutes as he landed in just 10 minutes ago, and he's currently unloading passengers. So he's going to reload passengers back up and head back out to Toronto later on today. At gate number 7, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the California 1 color scheme. This aircraft is currently coming in on a flight from Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, and he's going to be returning back out there in 57 minutes time. Currently getting heavy catering on board. The aircraft is departing completely out to Atlanta, so he has he's going to be occupied. The full flight is going to be occupied, so very nice to see Southwest doing very well on their Atlanta service. Right here, pulling into gate number 6, we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the heart color schemes blended winglets. Super blessed to have this model in my collection at last. This aircraft is coming in from Dallas Love Field International Airport, and he's going to be returning back on there later on today. Super excited to have this. Once again, super excited to have this model in my collection. So once again, I cannot thank you enough, Red River Aviation, for giving me such an amazing deal on this aircraft. And once again, I cannot be more thankful to have this model in my collection. I really, really love this model, and I hope to have many more airport updates to come. Moving down to the A side of the concourse here at gate 5, we have the Delta Airlines Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is currently getting heavily loaded for a flight out to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport after coming in from there 25 minutes ago. So he got all passengers unloaded. He's getting cleaners on board and all that good stuff. They're going to clean the aircraft up, load him up, and he's scheduled to depart in 45 minutes out to Atlanta. So it had a very short turnaround here at Coco Beach. Gate number 4, we have the American Airlines Airbus A319 in the PSA Heritage colors. Also very excited to have this aircraft here. This aircraft is currently going to be making a Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport turnaround. Super excited to see Dallas-Fort Worth doing very well on the Airbus A319. This aircraft I also got from Red River Aviation. It was always a dream to have this aircraft in my collection. I've always loved the PSA Heritage colors, and it will always have a very special place in my heart. So super excited to have that included here in today's airport update. And like I mentioned, this aircraft came in from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, and he's going to be returning back out there. At gate number 3, we have the American Eagle E-175 operated by Envoy Air. This aircraft is currently getting passengers loaded up and preparing for a departure out to Washington Ronald Reagan DCA Airport after arriving in from Miami International Airport earlier this morning. So DCA and Miami, which are both new services, are doing very well here. So if you guys haven't caught on yet to what happens on the last airport update, it was kind of an evening airport update. So what happens is during the evening, the aircraft. So let's start by what happens during the morning. So during the morning, the aircraft comes from Miami over to Coco Beach. Then from Coco Beach, the aircraft departs at about 11:45 a.m. over to Washington Ronald Reagan. Then in Reagan, it does some flights. Then from Reagan, it departs back to Coco Beach at 5:30 p.m. in the evening, and then it gets here to Coco Beach at about 6:42. When it gets here at 6:42, it then gets to the gate, unload passengers, get all that stuff ready. Then it's here on the ground for about 45 minutes. So then at about 7:28, 7:29, the aircraft pushes back and is usually ready for departure at the runway. It's like 7:35, 7:36. The aircraft is ready to depart at the runway for its flight back out to Miami. Then it does whatever flights it's gonna do at Miami during the night, and then next morning it comes right back to Coco Beach. So that's pretty much what happens with the Envoy E-175 rotation between Miami, Coco Beach, and Ronald Reagan, if you haven't caught on to it yet. The next aircraft at gate number 2 is the United Boeing 737 MAX 9 in the old colors. This aircraft is currently getting heavily serviced for a flight out to Houston Intercontinental Airport after arriving in from there. United's 737 MAX 9 to Houston is doing very good. They've actually now, for the Houston flight, which is normally on United, I believe it's 3 daily service for United, or it's actually 4 daily service for United to Houston. Out of the 4 services, 3 are on the MAX 9 and only 1 is on the E-175. So they were initially all on this E-175, but they started getting a lot more demand, so it appears to be that United has upgraded 3 of the services to the MAX 9 and only left 1 on the E-175, which is the very early morning flight that comes in at 5:27 a.m. and then returns back out to Houston at 6:52 a.m. So it appears to be that morning route is not as good as the other ones because the rest of the other ones are very highly demanded. Now let's move on to gate number 1. And finally, here at gate number 1, we have the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900 currently pushing back on its daily flight between Cocoa Beach and Seattle. So like I mentioned, the aircraft is currently pushing back for a flight out to Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude another Cocoa Beach International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the post notification bells so you'll be notified every time I upload brand new content. With that, I also do want to let you guys know that in the comments below, there's going to be a little section that is going to have some information about Cocoa Beach Airport, or the model airport here that I have. So it's going to have like brand new services starting and all that stuff. It's going to be called Cocoa Beach, Florida International Airport routes and frequencies / and services starting soon. So make sure to check that section out in the description below so you can inform yourself a little bit about what's going on here at Cocoa Beach and the new services that are to begin. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. TPA AV Geek is signing off.